Hi, I'm Croyden from Villaworx, and here we're doing up a 147-year-old villa. We're sort of halfway through the restoration process. We've rebuilt all the internal framing, we've replaced all the rotten framing, and we're now sort of slowly piecing together all the bits from the deck. As you can see, the boys over there putting one of the new posts back in. We won't be far off having a re-roof on the place, and we'll be looking at doing a paint job. It's a lot better than it actually looks at the moment. So at the moment we're sort of at the foundation part of the new build. As you can see, there's a big block basement in there. There's 77 square metres underground, which has been the interest point from everybody walking past at the moment. There's a media room, and there's going to be a wine cellar and a steam room and stuff down there, and it's basically going to be a 3-storey monster. It's going to be the same size as this, and from the front, from the roadside, it'll all look the same.
So one question I think that people want to know is, what is the cost difference between obviously the existing build, like the heritage home part of the series, compared to their decked replica there?
It more or less comes up to the same price. You know, it's the new build's a lot more material focused. There's a lot more materials going in there, but the renovation's a lot more labour intensive. So at the end of the day, they both end up costing about the same price. Yeah.
So, Croyden, you are proudly wearing Placemaker's Cook Street. So how does that work with a building merchant? I mean, if I can pass the mic over to you again, sorry about putting you on the spot here, but how do Placemakers work?
Yep, okay, so they've really helped us with sourcing some of these old bits and pieces that we can't get a hold of, like the bits of trim and the nice little corner brackets and that kind of stuff. They're brilliant, you know, right down to even just the standard pre-nail framing, but it's taken such a stress off the job to just tell them the dates we want the delivery, and then everything turns up when we want it to turn up. They're great, yeah.
Can I ask you one more question here? So to me, the biggest challenge that I see that is your new replica build has got to look identical to the other build. So it's literally going back in time to, and I forgot the date again. What was the date?
1874, yeah.
1874. I should kind of write that on my hand or something. It's just unbelievable. So it's, as we're going through this project, I think the final shot, when you see the old one fully restored and the new one fully restored, that's the bit I'm most looking forward to. Yeah. And I think as a builder, you're going to go, I did that. Yeah. Well, and you're just beaming. I know you're so involved in this project. So, well, thanks for, because every time we have to catch up at different stages. Yep. So thanks for showing us around this stage. And we will be back in 2 weeks to see how fast your team have moved on. Yep. No pressure. Awesome. All right, thanks for today, Croyden. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.